Go away.
Are you okay?
I beg of you. Leave.
Okay, but you will have to tell my Salvatore why was I so late to our date. He had planned an early date for us, you see. Early dinner, early bed, early gun, and not so early breakfast, if you know what I mean.
Happy. Happy. Happy.
Everyone has been so worried about you. Even my Salvatore keeps asking me about you.
You're going to marry that man, Maria. You will have 3 children, 2 boys and a girl.
You're getting a little ahead of yourself, miss, but Salvatore does want to have a daughter with me.
I wish I had a daughter.
Well, you're not going to have one locked in that studio. Come on out. I'm sure Salvatore has some friends.
If only your daughter didn't have that terrible disease.
You don't mean that, Signora Jacobi.
Oh, I wish I didn't, Maria, but it's the honest truth. You and Salvatore shall be devastated when you learn that your dream, the daughter that you longed for, shall have her life constantly threatened.
Please stop that, Signora Jacobi.
It's not so bad, Maria. You'll both be very happy despite your daughter's illness. In fact, your love will be heightened by your constant struggle.
Oh, you have such a wonderful imagination, Signora Jacobi. You were meant to be the writer you are.
I have no imagination. I will not be his whore anymore.
But you must continue. You're no longer the owner of your words. Your readers are. You must please them. You must please us.
I'm afraid of writing.
Why would you be afraid of that?
I'm afraid of what I'll see next.
Do you like writing?
I don't really know. Sometimes I think I only started writing to please my father. He was a famous photographer, you see.
He's dead.
How dare you?
You know, Senora, you're no longer the daughter of that once famous photographer. You are Miss Chili Jacobi, the writer and author of Shots, The Bloody Life of Ponton, and Seven Thorns in Autumn, and
And I haven't read the other one, but you are a damn good writer. Pardon my devilish tongue.
Ponton did turn me into a bestseller. And it was my 3rd try in that bloody trail. Pardon my devilish tongue. I must write.
you have such a good soul. I'll be around if you need me.
Are you alright, Signora Jacobi? I heard voices.
How did you get in?
The door was open.
I was talking to you.
I've been in the kitchen.
Maria, I just had a whole conversation with you.
Maybe I should call your doctor.
No, he was gone. I thought it was gone.
I'll be right back.
No. Maybe he hasn't killed her. Maybe there's still time. If I can convince him not to do it, maybe I can finally get rid of this.
Get rid of what?
My demon, of course.
I'll call the doctor.
No. Call my office. Tell them to bring Olivier Simone from London. He must not kill her.
Ladies and gentlemen, La Campagna Perpetua and Artistic Productions welcome you to the Cockpit Theatre in the UK-Mexico collaboration year. Please switch off your mobile phones and enjoy the show.
Mr. Olivier? Mr. Olivier is here to see you.
Maria, he's here.
Yes.
You should have told me. Show him.
Yes.
You all right?
Is that all you have to say after all this time?
Are you all right, Julie?
You look like you've had enough, but do you need anything?
I haven't had enough lately.
Bring a whiskey for Mr. Simone. Is it still Glenlivet? Bring the bottle. Looks like I have some catching up to do with Mr. Simone.
Are you sure, Signora? You haven't had anything to eat. You could,
Enough. Just bring the whiskey.
Yes, miss.
got into a fight.
What do you mean?
Well, I wanted a baby, but she strongly disagreed.
She's okay, though.
Well, why do you care? She's my wife, not yours.
I need to know if she's okay.
The great Jilly Jackby needs to know whether her macabre experiments have worked or not.
I'm worried about you.
Don't worry about me, I'm here, aren't I?
Is Carla okay?
No. Let us talk like the good friends, stroke fuck buddies, stroke partners in crime we are. What have you been up to?
Nothing much, you know. Trying to do some writing. Still got that big commission I told you about in my last letter.
You know, you're about the only person in the world still writing letters.
I prefer letters. Writing them is like playing an acoustic instrument. They might not have as many possibilities, but they keep the sentiment real.
You, real?
I've always been here, and you know that.
No, you were always there, Jenny. You never left. God, you were there like you've always been.
God has nothing to do with it.
I rather think he did. So are you still hallucinating?
Olivier, you have to believe me. You need to believe me.
I believe you.
Anything else, Miss Jacobi?
Leave the bottle. Some broken pieces of pottery. No. Just the bottle then.
That'll be all.
She's hot. I'd like to stick my banana daiquiri in a mojito.
She steals and she gossips all day. And besides, she has a boyfriend, and believe you me, it's getting pretty serious pretty soon.
You haven't changed a bit. Still speaking ill of any woman that's not yourself. You're the devil!
I'm not!
Okay, relax. Why do you keep writing me letters, Julie? You know I have a wife now.
I guess I needed to see whether you've done it or not.
Remember when we used to steal books?
Is Carla okay?
We started in small libraries. Then we went on to big businesses. We even stole books from people in the park. We read for free for 3 years in a row. Novels, philosophy, drama. And we kept telling ourselves it wasn't a crime because books weren't meant to be bought but shared. Actually, it was me that convinced you of that. I guess that's when we really became criminals.
Olivier, look at me. Have you killed your wife?
I don't know whether I did it because I started believing you or I believe you now that I've done it.
When?
Just before coming here.
But you're still alive.
Yes, I'm still alive and I'm still here. What does that mean? Just as I was doing it, I realised I did it exactly the same way that Ponton did. Except I've never killed anyone before her.
I only know how the story ends. The rest is my imagination.
So you do have an imagination? I've never been so frightened in all my life. But it wasn't the blood on my hands or Carla's dying face. It was your words that really did the trick. Why am I still here?
You're hurting me.
Why am I still here?
I only know how. I don't know why. Let me go.
Say it like you said it in the asylum.
No, listen to me.
Say it!
You're going to kill your wife. And then you're going to kill yourself.
Yes! That's what Ponton did. But we don't want to disappoint, do we? The audience is waiting.
Stay with me.
If I do, no one will buy that book. a woman, a little shorter than me, sort of brunette, probably dressed like a hippie.
Are you waiting for her? Of course you are. What a stupid question.
No, not at all. She's just a friend. A work friend.
Right. Well, would you like anything while you're waiting for your work friend?
No, it's okay. I'll go to the counter and ask for it myself.
No, I'll be glad to ask for whatever you like and bring it to you.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. What would you like?
A coffee would be great.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
Sorry. Can I ask you something?
Certainly.
Are you Olivia Simon?
Do I know you? Are they still selling these?
Oh no, they took them out of stock over a year ago. I just keep this copy here behind the owner's back.
That's encouraging.
I'm sorry, I say very stupid things sometimes. I like your writing.
Well, you're probably one of the three, but my parents don't count.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Simon. I didn't mean it like that.
That's okay. Call me Olivier.
I'm Carla.
Pleased to meet you, Carl.
Likewise, Olivia. I'm sorry about what I said.
It's okay. I don't believe in being rewarded for a book.
Are you still writing?
No, I'm in the publishing game now.
Oh, so you're now selling books?
Well, one has to make a living, right?
It's a living, but it's no way to live. Take it from a film director.
Ah, you're into films.
Well, I'm trying to, but one has to make a living.
I couldn't do what you do. I enjoy eating and drinking and traveling far too much.
But you're a good writer. You could have had a future.
I have a knack for discovering new talent, and that actually pays well.
I've been waiting for someone to buy this copy. It used to be mine, but when I finish it, I put it back on the shelves because I want someone else to read it.
Why?
Because you have a talent.
You really think so?
I make myself a bet every day. If someone buys this book, I will treat myself to a nice dinner.
You look thin.
Oh, it's going to be a big dinner. So, a coffee, right?
Yes, please. How much do I owe you?
Oh, nothing. You're a celebrity. Sorry, excuse me. Who's that?
Where were you? We said 5 o'clock. It's almost 5:30.
I'm being serious. Who was that girl? Have you talked to her?
Julie, I need to get back to the office. Tell them you're almost finished with the book. Because you are almost finished with the book, right?
She's awful. You can't like her.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. Nothing. What were you saying?
You reek of alcohol.
Had a couple of drinks.
You haven't finished, have you?
Relax. It's going to be fine. Get me a drink.
Where the hell are my pages?
I trashed everything I had. I'm starting again.
You said you'd have it ready by the end of the month.
I know. I know.
And still you trashed the few pages you had?
It was shit. It wasn't right, okay? My characters were all over the place. I had no plot, and my dialogues were commonplace after commonplace.
And do you think you're going to do any better this time? I've been pushing out your deadline time and time again. I can't push it out any further. I'm going to get fired, and I can't afford that.
What happened to your bullshit philosophy, Olivier?
It went away when you stopped paying rent.
You chucked me out, remember?
Well, it's paid hell or rented peace.
How dare you, bloody bastard. I gave you the best years of my life.
We traded them for our worst.
Speak for yourself. I loved you.
You certainly had a way of showing that.
You're not still complaining about that.
You cut my arm with a knife.
I barely touched you with it.
6 stitches. Don't say I love you.
You had it coming. You were cheating on me.
Oh no, Julie, I'm not going back to this. You know I wasn't.
Can we get alcohol around here?
Julie, where's the book?
Where's my drink?
Julie, the book.
You're so boring. I'll have it done by the end of the week, okay?
You'll have a 300-page book by the end of the week. You've had 6 months and barely been able to turn in 50 pages.
It's different this time.
How? You're past your deadline, you're drunk, and I'm sure you have the most amazing pretext, just like the old Julie. But how is it different this time?
important to you. Literature used to matter to you.
Well, we don't all have a father like yours, you know.
Goodbye.
Oh, Julie, I'm sorry. Please sit, I'm sorry. How is he?
He still has cancer, thank you.
I know. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
He's amazing. He managed to do an 8-hour photo shoot yesterday after his first chemo.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Please send him my best when you see him.
I'm tired of him. Everybody inquires after his health. I can't stop being under his shadow. I'm a writer, and I am a damn good one. But no, I will always be Philip Jacobi's daughter.
That's not true. You are a good writer, Julie. You just need to commit a little more. Look. Oh, God. I'll try and get you a further extension. Just have it ready by the end of the month.
I told you, I don't need another extension. I know exactly what to write and how I'm supposed to write it.
You won't have it finished on time. Just don't let me down again, all right?
I had a visit last night.
Oh, what happens in your bedroom no longer concerns me. Just turn in the bloody book.
No, listen. I heard a voice last night. I was trying to beat your stupid deadline and I had a moment of revelation. This voice started talking to me. It said, all you need to do, spot a couple, see their future, write it. I didn't believe it at first, but then I went out to get another bottle of whiskey and I suddenly saw this guy and this girl hugging and kissing, and I felt nauseous at first, but then their story appeared before me. He was going to become an alcoholic and beat her every day, and then she was going to start putting small doses of poison in his drinks until he dies. I went back to my computer and started writing. It was wonderful.
Who was this voice from?
I don't know. A voice in my head. Look, does it really matter? I finally have the story. I'll have it done by the end of the week.
It is a good story.
Gotta go, but I'll see you soon.
Is your coffee, Mr. Olivier?
You need to be careful with this one, love. I'm being serious. You need to be careful too.
I'm sorry.
Who was she? I think I've seen her.
She's Philip Jacobi's daughter.
Oh, I love her father's work.
She's the only one that doesn't. Listen. Suppose I buy this book and treat you to that dinner. You'd be fulfilling your bets and I could celebrate the sale of my last copy.
Sounds like a good idea. Friday's my day off.
It's a date then.
Today?
The Bloody Life of Ponton by Gilly Jacobi. Final chapter. Ponton was sitting on his favourite couch, drinking whiskey out of a tumbler. Ponton was about to murder his bride-to-be, but first he needed to take courage from a drink served in a tumbler Glencairn glass mug. After all, it was the first hour of the day.
Again.
Bloody was the dawn, and bloody was the mug from which Ponton drank in the last few minutes before his foul deed.
I said no, it makes no sense. Do it again.
I'm a terrible writer. I can't do this.
Take it from the top. I've done this before, and it's going to be another hit.
Okay, Jimmy. We can do this. Take it from the top and relax. This is going to be our third hit.
Listen to me now. Ponton was an assassin. No, killer. And yet he kept on thinking that the son he was about to have was what changed his habits. He entered his house at the break of dawn. He poured himself a glass of whiskey in his favourite glass. No, mug. He then took a seat and tried to imagine the moment in which he finally saw the face of his newborn. But all he could see was the faces of his murdered victims. Now Alice enters,
Hello, love.
and then decides to leave.
Where are you going?
Sorry, I didn't see you.
You've hardly seen me in days.
I can't do this.
He smiled.
He couldn't figure out whether he smiled out of amusement or
Hey.
pain.
Are you all right, love? Would you like a drink or something?
A whiskey would be nice.
Well, you're not allowed. You're pregnant, remember? Besides, I'm drinking the good stuff for all three of us.
Right this. Alice looked at Ponton for a moment and felt nauseated. The repulsive taste of vomit in her mouth made her sick.
Is everything okay, darling? Is the baby all right?
Now it is.
Ponton knew her comment was trying to imply something else, but he didn't want to push it, so he didn't ask.
Good.
Well done, Jimmy. Keep it up.
Have you seen the doctor today?
I have.
And what did he say?
He said, I seem to be under a lot of stress and that I should think things over.
There's nothing to think about, Alice. Nothing can stand in our way now.
A cold shiver ignited Alice's rage. She stood with a newfound feeling of disgust.
Don't you mean no one?
I had to, Alice. They were going to stand in our way.
You killed my father.
You wanted me to.
Don't you dare!
Ponton hardly interrupted himself, but he somehow developed a stammer that only showed when he argued with Alice.
You said that you wanted him dead, and if that I loved you enough, I'd kill him for you.
I never said that, Ponton.
Ponton went through every murder he had committed until then, considering that maybe Alice was telling the truth, and in fact, she hadn't asked him to kill anyone.
Now, I clearly remember. You said you wanted me to kill your father, then Mr. agreed to get the money to have our wedding.
I never said that, Ponton.
Well,
How could I have done that, Ponton? Didn't I ask you not to harm Miss
Toulouse!
Toulouse?
yes, you did say that.
And what did you do?
Well,
What did you do, Ponton? Did you listen to what I said? You didn't.
But you said she was going to try and take our baby because she's jealous of you.
But what did I say after that?
I shouldn't touch her or harm her in any way.
Where were you?
Ponton knew there was no point lying. He drank the last drop and looked Alice directly in the eyes.
I wandered all night, trying to convince myself not to harm Toulouse, but then I found myself outside a house. I tried to walk away. But I couldn't, so I knocked on the door. She opened it, and when she recognised me, she let me in. I tried to walk away.
Oh, Ponton, you killed her. You did it again.
Well, I didn't kill her.
Alice felt another shiver, but this time it froze her.
What?
I didn't kill her. So we're okay. There's nothing to worry about, Alice.
Why didn't you kill her?
I couldn't bring myself to murder someone else.
What difference does it make? You've already killed 2 people in less than 3 months.
Oh, I don't want to be a murderer anymore. I'm going to be a father now.
You are not, you coward. You should have killed Toulouse.
You don't mean that, Alice. You're going to hurt the baby.
I've toyed with you endlessly, Ponton. tricked you into killing my father and my boss.
You shouldn't be saying these things in your state.
I'm not pregnant anymore.
What?
Just thinking about you fathering my child makes me want to vomit.
What do you mean?
I was going to tell you that I had a miscarriage after learning about your latest victim, the one you were supposed to kill today.
I don't understand.
I had an abortion today. You stupid silly man.
Ponton looked at himself in the mirror and saw someone that was not him, almost as if it was invoking his old self. To Alice's misfortune, that old self was about to return.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Ponton broke his favourite mug. Alice's blood had a light scent of whiskey. Die, you bitch. That's it, Jilly. Well done.
Not yet! Ponton looked at his fiancée, finally realising that she was the first person he actually wanted to kill. But he was no murderer, and he was not going to be a father anymore, and this troubled him the most. He poured himself another whiskey in another glass. He put the remaining shattered pieces of the murderous mug in his mouth, ready to swallow them. His entrails bled slowly and painfully, and then he knew that was his last drink.
Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Olivier Simone!
Thank you. Thank you for coming to this special event. I'm Olivier Simone. You know, it's funny how things turned out. When we first released Shots, Gilly's first amazing full length, many of you did not pay attention to this rising star. But a few months later, she gave us a second book. Now, I've known Jilly for a long time. She's not only a good friend, but a rising talent. And this evening, as we celebrate the release of A Bloody Life of Ponton, I ask you to put your hands together and give her a big round of applause. Thank you. Enjoy your evening. Salute.
Nicely done, Mr. Big Shot Editor.
Thank you, Mrs. Big Shot Editor-to-be. What did you think?
It's great, and I'm really happy for you and Jilly.
Oh, come on.
What? I'm being serious. I think she's on the right track, and I'm very happy for her success.
Carly, you hate Jilly.
I don't hate Jilly. There may be a couple of things I don't like about her, about the two of you, and I may just be a little jealous of her.
Yes, I can see that.
Her success is just amazing. A little over a year ago, she was practically a nobody, and now she's everywhere.
I love your films.
I know you do, but I'm never going to be as good as Jilly.
She's great in fiction.
I'm sorry, this is your big night, you should enjoy it.
And I love our reality.
You know what? I'm happy for Jilly, not because of her, to be honest, but because her success means your success, and I'm very proud of you.
I know. They should give me a Pulitzer or something. After all, I'm the only one who stayed with her all this time.
I know, they should give you a medal.
Simone! Mr. Simone!
Ah, hello, nice to see you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Patterson. This is my associate, Virgil.
There's 6 foot between us, and the distance is appropriate for a handshake.
Okay. How do you do?
I'm now applying around 10 kilopascals to your hand, showing a distant but friendly greeting.
That's very interesting.
You'll have to excuse my colleague, Mr. Simone. He's not really accustomed to these soirees.
It's the fun part of the business. This is Carla Wayne. She's a film director.
Oh, yes, I'm familiar with your work.
Really?
Ah, absolutely. I love the newbies.
I'm hardly a newbie, but thank
Ah, you'll always be a newbie in that business until you decide to stop being one.
you. Thank you.
The diameter of your nostrils has expanded, indicating discomfort.
Did you like the book?
I haven't had the opportunity to read it yet.
Honey, would you fetch Mr. Patterson a copy?
Absolutely. Excuse me.
She's going to go far.
She is. I'm surprised you know her work.
Oh, celluloid is one of my many passions, and I try to keep up with the new underground stuff.
But her work has only been shown in a few venues.
Piracy, Mr. Simone.
Piracy.
I'm not proud of it, but it's one of the fun parts of my business.
An editor that endorses piracy. I like that.
Ah, I'm not an editor. I'm with the police.
The police.
And I don't endorse piracy, but I confess I do get curious about some of the stuff my colleagues confiscate.
I'm sorry, but what is this about?
Your legs now form a 45-degree angle, indicating discomfort.
Oh yes, they confiscate everything from counterfeit handbags to forged art. I also confess that I've kept some very interesting paintings by Nabil Canso. Do you know him?
Are you accusing us of plagiarism or something like that?
Oh no, I'm a detective. I just like to roam around that department for obvious reasons. I now have very good friends there.
What is this about, Detective? Because I can hardly see you as one of Jilly's fans.
Oh, you're mistaken, Mr. Simone. I'm a very close follower of your partner, especially now.
What does that mean?
I'm investigating a murder. We think the victim was poisoned.
Daily doses of arsenic. 300 milligrams each.
What does Jilly have to do with that?
Well, that's what we're trying to determine.
Well, Jilly is no murderer.
No, she's not the murderer. But after doing some reading, we think she might know something.
Are you formally accusing her?
No, but we need to speak to her immediately.
I need to get back to my soiree, so if you're not formally accusing her, then...
Mr. Simone, it's imperative that we speak to her. It's also in your own best interest.
Excuse me?
Well, you're also a suspect for the crime of conspiracy. Her testimony may absolve you entirely. Unless you're protecting her, given your past.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Look, here's our card. And please, be sure to tell Miss Jacoby we'll soon be paying her a visit.
Is your copy, Mr. Patterson?
Take it. This time you can read an original.
Let's go, Virgil.
There's now 2 feet between us, and the pressure of my handshake is around 15 kilopascals, indicating a passive threat.
Let's go, Virgil.
be something wrong with me, right? I mean, I went to this lecture the other day on the Garden of Earthly Delights, and I couldn't even remember why I liked that painting so much.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm kind of bored by everyone else's work, but then I guess that's how great creators feel when they're as successful as me.
Oh, come on, Jilly.
I mean, what could possibly excite people like Marlowe, Shakespeare, Berlioz, Manaus?
Are you seriously comparing yourself to them?
No, not at all.
Anyway, why weren't you at the reception?
Olivier, you cannot ask me to go to those socials every time.
Social? It was a party for possible investors. How can I sell a product if I haven't got it with me?
You had the books, didn't you?
I needed you.
They buy my books. They don't buy me. I'm just another artist.
Sure. So are you drinking alone?
Darling, help yourself to whatever you want.
Vodka?
Oh, stop whining. There's a Glenlivet on the shelf.
Oh, this might not last long.
It's the one from last time.
Ah, I remember you.
Bring the vodka as well. It's the only drink that has a taste nowadays.
Whatever you say.
Are you going to finish it this time, lightweight?
I was the one that taught you to drink properly. Too bad you never learned what to drink.
May I remind you that you left that one unfinished?
True, but I drained the first two, didn't I?
Lightweight.
All right, smart mouth. Round one.
Oh, you mean business, don't you? Round one. Tastes a little odd.
Glenlivet, Jilly, Glenlivet. How many times must I tell you?
Oh, you're probably right.
You want some of this? Cheers.
I don't think I'm as fond of whiskey as I used to be. Wait. I think someone sent me a very fine bottle of cognac.
Someone?
I have secret admirers now. And not so secret too.
Is that so?
Haven't you heard? I have a name all of my own now.
And you seem to be enjoying it.
What's not to enjoy? My books are selling. Commissions are rolling in. I even heard they could be doing a movie out of one of my books.
Yes, I heard that too.
Jilly Jacoby is at the top.
Jilly Jacoby, is it?
Don't forget that name, my dear fellow. Do you care for some cognac?
No, my whiskey tastes fine, thank you.
Not really missing anything. It tastes like ashes in Jilly's mouth.
How's your dad?
He's fine. We had a cup of tea with him today.
Has he been reading your books?
He has. He says he's very proud of his daughter, but one can tell he's a little jealous.
Oh, stop that,
It's
please.
just some fun. Jilly Jacoby's having some fun because she deserves it.
Does she? And how about you? Are you having fun?
Of course, I'm having the time of my life. I feel powerful and untouchable, and I can do whatever I fancy.
How's your father's cancer?
Oh, why do you have to ruin everything? Well, he's not getting any better.
Is he still working?
No, he's too weak. I hate seeing him like that.
Do they know how long?
A month, could be weeks, not really saying much.
And how are you?
You know, there were times when I wanted him to die.
You can't mean that, Jilly.
I did, but now that it's actually happening, oh, it's so frustrating.
You should try to get to see him more often.
I know, I should. It's so unfair. how successful I am, and now he can't even hold his own spoon.
I'm sure he's very proud of you.
I have all this fame, and I'm still his daughter. People say, "Hey, I read your book. How's Philip?" It's like they don't even care about my book.
You really amaze me.
I can still do that, can't I?
I should be going. We'll do round 3 another time.
You're seriously going to leave?
I have to. I told Carla I wouldn't be long, and I didn't tell her I was coming here.
You shouldn't lie to her, Olivier. You lied to me when we were a couple, didn't you?
Of course not.
You never lied to me once.
No, Julie, I never lied to you.
Well, I find that difficult to believe, and if you lied to your future wife, you could have lied to me too.
I didn't lie to her, I just didn't tell her where I was going.
I wonder why.
Because she doesn't like me being here. She's a little jealous of you.
She should be.
I must be going.
No, come on, a couple more rounds. Or are you afraid of hitting the floor again, you lightweight?
I can't, Julie.
Look, one more whiskey, it never hurt anyone.
Well, with you it does.
No, Olivier, please.
Oh,
Sit for a
stop that.
while, please.
Please get off.
Well, that used to be my line.
No. No. I can't.
What the fuck is your problem?
I'm with Carla now.
You pushed me.
I hardly pushed you.
I'm too much of a woman for you. I always was.
You're probably right.
And you'll never be happy with anyone else.
At least I decided to give it a try. Wait, how do you know we were engaged?
Let's just say I'm an excellent writer.
Oh, whatever. You're drunk.
Enjoy her while she lasts.
I better be going. You'd better get yourself ready. You've got a couple of interviews coming up.
I'm always ready.
Oh, and some detectives are asking about you. I want to ask a couple of questions about some murder case.
Murder case.
I imagine. Bye.
Knock, knock.
Who is it?
It's the devil.
Murder. Murder.
The act of killing another.
I've never killed anyone.
You have.
None of it's real.
Until it is.
Right, and none of it's true.
You have such good eyes for this.
Killed them.
So what? We're having fun,
I'm no
aren't we?
murderer.
You are famous.
Do they die because I write?
No, you write because they die.
No. Can't be true.
You own them, they are your characters.
They're real.
They are beauty before evil.
I can't perceive beauty anymore.
We are beauty.
They all look so lovely together.
Monsters in makeup.
I'm just a writer.
You were nothing.
I can't see their future. That is ridiculous.
You see what I let you see, and you write what I want you to write.
Are these my thoughts?
In a way.
In a way, these words, yeah, they're in my head.
It's your writer's voice.
This is how I think when I'm writing.
I've shown you worlds you didn't have before.
All those stories, they're mine.
They're ours.
Julie Jacobi's.
And mine.
Am I thinking this? I'm thinking this. This is me thinking.
It is me.
No. There's nobody else there.
Address me when you're speaking.
No, that would in fact mean that there is somebody else beside me.
Do it.
What?
No. Say it.
Who are you?
You mustn't say anything. They're coming.
Who's coming?
Good evening, Miss Jacobi. This is Detective Patterson and Detective Virgil. We were wondering if we could have a word with you.
I'm a little busy right now.
Please, madam, it's imperative that you let us speak with you.
No, please leave.
No, I'm afraid we can't take no for an answer.
Oh, open up, please.
Bloody hell. All right, just a second.
I'll be around if you need me.
Good evening, Miss Jacobi. May we come in?
Yes, yes.
Oh, sorry, madam.
Not to worry. I need to see some ID.
Yes, of course.
Where?
There we are.
Where?
Oh, for Pete's sake. There.
I always keep my badge hanging from my belt, 4 inches from a belt buckle.
Yes, we know, we know.
I don't know why it wasn't there this time.
Gentlemen, please. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Patterson?
Oh, you have to learn how to do this, you know. Come here. Back. There. Back. Sit. You'll have to excuse my partner, Miss Jacobi. He's temporarily blind.
I was making a taxonomic classification of some flowers of the Euphorbiaceae family, and their toxins made me go blind.
He was playing in the garden. He tripped over some strange flowers, and he's been blind ever since. And he's become useless too.
What can I do for you?
Well, let me start, Miss Jacobi, by saying I'm a huge fan of yours.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you've read my books.
Yes, I've just finished Ponton, would you?
Ponton?
Please. Yes, it's quite something.
Thank you.
Is everything all right, Miss Jacobi? Hope we're not disturbing you.
Yes, yes. I was thinking about something else.
Well, as I was saying, your stories are superb. I couldn't help but make several connections between your writing and that of the Russian generation of the late 19th century.
The temperature in this room is 32 degrees centigrade, 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
Excuse me?
Just ignore him. Your stories, your characters, they are wonderful. You really explore the human condition at its best, well, at its worst, that's more accurate.
I just write what I see.
The friction between my hand and this sofa is
I-
almost 7 newtons.
I also detect an influence from magic realism. Now, are you fond of Latin American literature of the second half of the 20th century?
I enjoy reading those authors, but I wouldn't necessarily say they influence me.
Although you sound a little uncomfortable, there are 65 decibels in your speaking voice.
I'm sorry about that. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. You are vicious with your characters, Miss Jacobi.
No, I'm not.
63 decibels.
Don't be modest. I would even go so far as to say you're almost as vicious as Dostoevsky or Gogol.
Oh, characters are just characters, detective.
67 decibels.
Well, certainly, but Ponton's murders and the way you killed him, oh, vicious, vicious. Take it from one who's in the police business.
They are who they are, detective.
69 decibels.
They are human beings like you and me, capable of evil like you and me.
68 decibels.
Oh, shut up already!
72 decibels.
You have to excuse my partner, Miss Jacobi. He's a little uneasy since his illness.
Can we get to the point, detective? Exactly why are you here?
Yes, of course. I'm currently investigating a murder, Miss Jacobi.
Well, I haven't killed anybody.
Oh, we're certain of that. The murderer is a woman named Alessandra Tomasi.
No, I don't know her. I've never even heard of her.
Well, we're waiting to corroborate that with our suspect. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to question her. She was severely beaten almost to death by her husband, Mr. Hanson.
18 hematomas to the body,
She's currently in a comatose state.
5 broken ribs,
Doctors fear for her life.
an almost fatal concussion.
We're waiting for her to come round.
And when she does, you will only find that we've never met.
Well, her husband was found lying beside her. Apart from a large amount of alcohol, we also found arsenic in his blood.
300 milligrams.
We believe our suspect had been feeding it to her husband until it finally killed him.
Well, I have nothing to do with that.
Well, certainly some of these facts must ring some bells with you, Miss Jacobi.
No, not even a little.
But are you the author of Shots?
Shots?
Yes.
Yes, I wrote that.
But all of these events are interestingly close to your story, Miss Jacobi.
Oh, you mean chapter 2?
Yeah.
He's going to become an alcoholic and beat her every day. She's going to start putting small doses of arsenic in his drink until he finally dies.
We believe that is exactly what happened.
No.
Soon as I heard about this case, I started to relate it to your story.
It can't be true.
Well, it was thanks to your story that we found arsenic in Mr. Hanson's drinking glass.
No, I haven't done anything. I'm just a writer.
Relax.
It can't be true.
Are you sure you haven't met our
Well,
suspect?
I may have come across
No,
her.
shut up, don't say anything.
Where?
Oh,
You haven't met anyone like this.
No, I haven't met anyone like that.
You absolutely certain of that?
You are.
I am.
Now kindly leave, you have to work.
Could you kindly leave? Because I have to do some work.
Get out of here, you fucking idiots!
Get out of here, you fucking idiot!
Excuse me!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'm under a lot of stress.
Oh, very well, Miss Jacobi. We'll let you be. Thank you for your kind attention. Let's go, Virgil.
Patterson.
Oh,
Here, I'll help you.
Well, thank you. Oh, your hand. It feels really cold and yet your body temperature is very high.
let's go, Virgil.
Is there someone else here?
No, Virgil.
Are you sure there isn't someone else here?
No.
There's someone else here, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
So it's true.
You have to keep working.
All my stories are real.
All your fame is real.
Olivier.
He's just another character, now sit. The Snow Back Then, by Jilly Jacobi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your flight number 707 heading towards International Airport, Cancun. Please sit back, relax and enjoy your flight.
I predict it's going to be very, very hot.
Not a chance of clouds, and yet some showers are expected.
Oh, I'm so glad I married you, Martha.
And you haven't seen anything yet.
I love you. I'm so glad I found you.
How do you know it wasn't me who found you?
Oh, 'cause I was looking for you.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay. Here's to your finding then.
It's to your search.
Cheers.
This is them, right?
Focus, keep writing.
I saw this couple not long before I started writing this.
They are just characters.
Only they weren't a couple then.
That is correct. Now what else did you see?
They were arguing about something, and I saw this other guy grab her by the arm and take her away. And then I saw him trying to win her back, which he managed to do so, and then they got happily married. That's how it ends, right?
Enough! Never has a couple been so happy. The champagne flowed, the laughter followed, and the clouds grew thicker.
We're out of champagne again.
I'm feeling a little tipsy.
Oh, would you like some water?
What do you think, silly? This is our honeymoon, and I want to surrender to all the pleasures of the flesh. Besides, the alcohol is free, and you know how much I hate to waste free stuff.
No, to be fair, the alcohol is included in a first-class ticket.
Now stop it, Andrew. You're a big boy now. You can't afford not to travel economy ever again.
More champagne it is then.
That's the spirit, you big sexy boy.
Oh, I can't wait to get you back to the hotel and strip off all your clothes.
Maybe you don't have to wait that long.
What you mean?
Have you had the chance to see our My High Club services, Mr. Thompson?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with your services.
You can have full access to our VIP exclusive area.
VIP?
Very interesting penetration.
I'm very, very excited about learning more about your services.
Would you care to follow me?
Wait, I want to tell you something first. Oh, God, what was that?
It's just a little turbulence. Don't worry.
Well, it's a little bit rough. Maybe you should buckle up.
Relax, baby. Let me help you with that.
Wait.
What? We're almost there. Come on.
I want to tell you something.
What?
I'd been looking for you my entire life. And I found you. But you were committed to another man. Yet you decided to marry me, and that only proves that I was always destined for you, Martha. Oh, God!
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be experiencing a little bit of turbulence for the next 15 minutes or so. Please sit back, relax, and we'll pass it in no time.
Those years with Tom are in my past now. I murdered you because I knew I wasn't going to be as happy with him as I will be with you. I love you. Imagine if I married Tom and not you.
What is this? What are you going to do?
Oh, Martha, it's getting a bit rough. Fasten your safety belt.
Relax, baby. Isn't it more exciting with a little turbulence beneath us?
Brace, brace, brace!
Martha!
Don't do this. They love each other so much. Don't do this.
Am I here? Maybe I'm just the voice in your head.
I don't want this to happen. I want them to be okay.
I'm just the voice in your head.
Do I have a choice?
You all have a choice. Good, evil, beauty and ugliness.
I don't want anything to happen to them.
Nothing will make sense.
They love each other. I have no love.
You have fame, you have money, you're finally an artist.
I've always been an artist.
If you do this now, nothing will make sense.
I'm not an evil person.
Make a decision.
I don't want to write this.
You signed.
I didn't sign anything.
But what's the name printed on all our books?
Julie Jacoby.
You see, you did sign.
I want them to be okay. I don't want anything to happen to them.
Look at me.
No, you're not real. You're not here.
I said just look at me.
What are you?
I'm a beast made of humanity.
You're beautiful.
Keep writing, Julie Jacoby.
Andrew couldn't remember much after the accident, apart from Martha's face and the sound the plane made as it was falling. That sound and his dead wife's face would haunt him for the rest of his life. Part 2. I'm sorry. Hello? Hello? Is there anyone around? I called about an hour ago. It's Julie Jacoby. Hello?
Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
You look startled. scare you?
Oh, no, there's very little that frightens me. I've seen a lot.
Yes, yes, I can see you are someone that has lived many lives.
I've lived many deaths.
Yes, I can see the sorrow in your tormented soul.
I'm losing my mind. Everywhere I turn, I see death and sadness.
Oh, I can feel your pain.
I don't care what he says. I want to get rid of this curse.
Yes, yes, testify.
You hear me? I don't need you anymore. I want you out of me forever.
Hallelujah.
Don't ever mention God again.
What can I do for you?
I heard you're some kind of sorcerer.
Yeah, I am.
Only my problem lies within the supernatural.
Well, the supernatural is definitely my speciality.
Do you know anything about the devil?
Oh, yeah. Beelzebub, Mephisto, El Diablo, Little Horn. Yes, I know a thing or two about that.
Oh, he's my brother-in-law and my partner in crime.
Whoa! Is he?
He is. Do you know who I am?
You're Jilly Jacoby, right?
Oh, okay, so you've read my books.
Oh, you're a writer.
No, I'm not a writer. I'm the writer. I'm the conjurer of worlds.
The conjurer of worlds.
I made a pact with the devil.
You are shitting me, right?
You don't believe me?
Come on. How am I supposed to believe that? A load of charlatans come in here about their ghouls and their witches, and yes, some of them do make pacts with the devil, but it's usually in exchange for 12-inch cake. But this, come on.
I saw him.
I don't think I can help you.
He introduced himself to me as the devil, I think.
What is it that you want?
I don't know. What if I stopped seeing evil and I started seeing goodness?
What do you mean?
Well, so far, I'm able to see the terrible destinies that await couples, but what if I started seeing the best in successful relationships, couples that overcome their difficulties, young lovers who surrender to pleasure and the search for true love?
I think I'm just the right thing for you. Careful. This is a very powerful potion. It's designed for your specific illness.
Tastes like coffee.
You know what they say? Coffee is the devil's drink, right? And booze. Yeah, booze too.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Crazy lady. You want rid of me?
No. I just want to start seeing different things.
You signed.
I know. And I will keep writing. I just don't want to see any more tragedy.
You will get what you want, but you have to keep writing.
I will, I promise.
Okay. Do you like what you see now?
Oh. Yeah, they're a lovely couple. She loves him so much and he would do anything for her. Olivier and I used to be like that.
Never toy with me.
you, gentlemen.
Good evening, Miss Jacobi. Your father...
We're very sorry for your loss.
You don't have to yell, Mr.
You're-
Patterson.
You're going to have to speak a little slower. He is temporarily deaf.
You're going to have to speak a little slower. I'm temporarily deaf.
As my colleague was saying, our brain waves are synchronized with your grief.
Thank you.
Your levels of serotonin must be very low.
What?
It means you're very sad.
Oh, well, it has been tough, but we were expecting it, so it came as no surprise.
How did he die?
Cancer!
You don't have to yell. He can read your lips.
I can read your lips. Just speak slowly.
All right, as long as you lower your voice. How did you lose your hearing?
Listening to music.
He was listening to a bootleg recording of Casals.
The cellist.
Oh, you know him, isn't he? Wonderful.
100 decibels and 4 feet from the speakers wasn't a good idea.
I was listening to Bach's cello suites.
The saraband.
And that note, it didn't belong there.
We know. We know.
Art made me deaf.
Science took my eyes.
I am senseless.
I understand. We understand. We don't want to take much of your time, Miss Jacobi. We just wanted to tell you our suspect woke up yesterday.
She woke up at 13:05 hours and 53 seconds.
She confirmed that she'd never seen you before. She's heard of you, but she hasn't even read your books.
I am guilty, though.
You can't be guilty of that which can't be proven.
I know I'm guilty.
What are you guilty of?
How could you possibly know?
I knew what was coming to them and I said nothing.
How could you possibly know?
I was able to see the future.
You can't, it's not possible.
I can see the future.
Divination has no measurable data.
I made a pact with the devil.
With who? What is she saying?
There's no proof of the devil.
Who did you make a pact with?
Is there a God?
I like to think so,
Then why can't there be a devil?
because I choose not to believe it.
Who did you make a pact with?
The devil!
Who?
The devil!
Who? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. We must leave you now. Our deepest condolences.
No, no detectives. You must punish me. Take me to prison. Don't let me near a page. Detectives!
Ginny, calm down. It's okay. Calm down.
Why is everyone so stupid? Why doesn't anyone believe me?
What is it?
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Try me.
No, just pay attention to me. You must leave that woman before it's too late.
Hi, Jilly. I'm sorry about your father.
Oh, shut up. You must leave her. You must leave that woman.
Stop it, Ginny. You're just upset.
No. It's like Ponton. The devil told me. You must leave her before it's
What?
too late.
Olivia, can we please go?
I'm doing you a favour, so shut up.
Ginny, that's enough.
What the hell is wrong with her?
I'm sorry. She's just upset.
I don't care. She has no right to treat me like that.
Oh, please, Collie. You must understand. She's just lost her father.
I don't want you to see her again.
I can't do that.
Give her account to someone else.
You know I can't do that. I discovered her. She's like my presentation card.
I love you, Olivia.
I know. That's why.
I don't want you to leave her. That's stupid.
Thank you. That's why I love you.
I'm worried about our happiness.
I'm worried about her happiness too.
You should. Now hurry up, okay?
Why did you do that? Are you crazy?
I can't tell you.
I'm going to marry her, okay?
You're so stupid. stupid, Olivier.
Why are you acting like this? You know, I thought you were better. Your books have stopped being those horrific tragedies.
I know. They become this pink, romantic bullshit, and I hate them.
I think they're beautiful love stories.
I don't believe in love.
But you believe in the devil.
I've seen him.
Everyone loves you. I love you. Not like that.
I've seen no love.
Look, we were thinking about dedicating your next work to your father.
Don't.
He's dead, Julie. Will you never forgive him?
He's the only man I've ever loved. I'll never forgive him for that.
I'm sorry, Julie.
I could forgive you.
I would never forgive myself.
I still love you, Olivier.
I'm sorry. Hi.
Hi.
Are you here for the...
Yes. What is this exactly?
I don't know. What do you do?
What are you talking about? What's this?
You know, what do you do in life?
I don't understand. What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing. We're just conversing.
Oh. Okay, well, let's converse then. Okay, so I'm a writer and a very successful one.
Oh, really?
Yes, what do you do?
I'm a writer too. Haven't had anything published yet. I'm hoping to catch a deal around here for something I'm working on. I hate PR.
Yes, I'm terrible at it too.
I don't feel you should make a profit out of art. I feel it should be shared. Why create it otherwise?
Well, if I may be honest, I prefer to be paid for my work.
Money cannot be your main drive.
I started writing because of the fame, and when I became more confident, I wrote for the beauty and the joy, and now I'm just writing because I have to.
You're not enjoying it anymore.
No, it's driving me a little crazy. There's something I haven't told you. I enjoy drawing letters with crayons. I have a big box of crayons and I enjoy drawing letters with them.
Crayons!
Yeah. I like the way they glide over the page. I'd like to draw your name.
As long as I can draw yours too.
I have some old copies of my books back at my house. Why don't we go and get them and leave them in random places so people can spend the night reading them for free?
Seriously?
No. I'd just like to take you home.
I'd like that. Would you like a drink first?
Sure. I'd like a Glenlivet.
That's my favourite.
I know.
By the way, you never told me your name.
What do you mean? You know my name.
No, you haven't told it to me.
What is this? Am I writing this?
Do you still want that drink?
Am I writing this?
No, I am writing this. I thought you might like to do something a little bit more biographical.
This story
exercise.
Why? Why would you do this?
I told you not to toy with me. I might just toy with you back.
Why me? I deserve to know.
You don't deserve anything, but if you must know, I did it for a number of reasons. Your damnable soul, for starters. Because I was bored and I wanted to be entertained. Everyone makes buildings and paintings and poetry to please him, but what about me? Don't I deserve to be pleased too?
Why me?
Your vanity is endless, my dear.
I will not write for you anymore. I will not write for you anymore.
What are you going to do? You're not good at anything else, remember?
Well then, I'm going to kill myself.
You're not going to do that either, Tilly. You're going to keep on writing for me until I say you can stop.
Yes, I am. You watch me. I'm not writing for you anymore. Do you hear me? I am not writing for you anymore. I'll kill myself.
Try
You'll
it,
see.
Tilly.
I'll do it.
Detective!
Patterson, Mr. Simone.
Yes, Patterson. I thought you were...
Yes, I was temporarily deaf, but I can hear clearly now. Thank you for asking.
Oh, good, I'm glad. How is she?
Not good, I'm afraid. She tried to commit suicide. We were there in time to prevent it. A neighbour called the police and said she heard her screaming. We found her with her wrists slit.
Oh, God. Why didn't you call me earlier?
I just found out about it. Apparently she refused to provide any emergency contact information. A colleague of mine is one of the psychiatrists at this asylum. He telephoned me because he knew about my investigation into Miss Jack.
Have you had a chance to see her?
Yes, I have. She's stable for now, but she keeps saying the devil is in there with her.
Yes, she keeps saying that.
She's obviously a little paranoid, but you say she said this before.
Yes, she mentioned it at her father's funeral.
Interesting. Detective Virgil told me the same thing, and I confess when I first heard it, I believed it.
Did you?
I did. I must have read 1,000 books about the devil.
Yes, but they're books. They don't necessarily mean what they say.
Oh. Evil is a fact, Mr. Simone. That's why goodness shines so bright when we see it.
Well, I agree, but the devil...
Why not? We may no longer see him as the red-faced fellow with horns and goat's legs. But every time we see evil in the making, we know he's there.
So you actually believe the devil is in there with her?
No, no. Not after what I've seen. She's clearly disturbed.
Can I see her?
Yes, of course. I'll get my psychiatrist friend to send her in here so you can talk. She could use a friendly face after all.
Thank you, Detective.
You're welcome.
Say hello to Detective...
Oh, Virgil. Yes, he absolutely refused to come here with me for some strange reason. Don't understand.
Well, say hello to him from me.
Look, oh, and by the way, I never got the chance to thank you properly for that copy of the book. It's really a collector's item.
Of course. You're welcome. Julie?
Olivier, so good to see you.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. This is just a crisis.
Why did you do this? Are you stupid or something?
What do you care? I'm called in weeks.
I couldn't.
What, your precious Carla wouldn't allow you?
Well, you were a little mean to her.
Oh, grow up, Olivier.
What do you want me to do? She's my fiancée.
She's not right for you.
She is, Jilly. I love her and I'd do anything for her.
I know that. You will kill for her.
I hate to break it to you like this, but I'm giving your account to someone else. I can't work with you anymore.
Olivier, listen to me.
I can't, Jilly. I have to think of Carla's happiness and mine too.
Please listen to me.
No.
You have to leave.
I can't do that, you know it.
Please. This is for your own good. There's something I haven't told you.
What?
The bloody life of Pontum. That's about you.
What?
The first time I saw you both, at the cafe, remember?
Yes.
I knew then that you were destined to be together. It was the second time that he showed me the future.
Who?
The devil. He showed me your future together.
Oh, the devil, Jilly. You're not well.
He's there. He's looking at me.
There's no one there.
He's looking at me. He knows I'm going to tell you everything, and he doesn't want me to.
There's no one there.
I love you, Olivier.
I love you too, Jilly.
He must know I don't care.
Jilly.
Leave me in peace. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to tell him everything, whether you like it or not. Don't care.
Let me go and get a doctor.
No, listen. He showed me that day in the cafe that you were going to kill her, and then you were going to kill yourself.
I'm sorry, Jilly.
It's
I
like
can't see you
Pontum.
anymore.
Please believe me.
I'm sorry, Jilly. I truly am.
You're going to kill yourself.
Goodbye, Jilly.
Olivier, please listen to me. You're
I'm sorry.
going to kill your wife, and then you're going to kill yourself. You're going to kill your wife, and then you're going to kill yourself. You're going to kill your wife, then you're going to kill yourself.
En mi saetar canta al Cristo de lo gitano, siempre con sangre en la mano, siempre con desenclavar, cantar de la tierra mía, que te echa flores al Jesús de la agonía y en la fe de mis mayores.
Just thinking about you fathering my child makes me want to vomit.
What are you talking about?
I was going to tell you that I had a miscarriage after learning about your latest victim, the one you were supposed to kill today.
I don't understand.
I had an abortion today, you stupid, stupid man.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Hello?
I'm looking for Mr. Olivier.
He's not available.
Please, this is an urgent matter.
He's very busy. Goodbye.
I really need to speak to him. It's about Gilly Jacobi.
Jilly, I was just thinking about her.
I'm afraid she's going through a bit of a crisis.
She's going through a crisis.
She kept talking about the devil. I'm really worried about